Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching 36 questions that women have for men. I am Thomas the Tank, your fabulous host here, and I'm going to tell you what I think. This video is 3 minutes long. I hope that I don't talk too much. If you like what I have to say, please like and subscribe. If you don't like what I have to say, please still like and subscribe, and then comment and tell me what you didn't like. If you do like what I have to say, tell those people why they are wrong. Without further ado.
Why do you hate rom-coms?
Why do you hate rom-coms? That's a lie. I love rom-coms. Bro rom-coms specifically. I like The Notebook. I like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And I also like Role Models, which is a bro rom-com. And I Love You Man.
Or do you just feel like you need to hate them?
No.
Everybody likes The Notebook.
There you go.
Everybody likes Beyonce.
I don't like Beyonce. I don't not like Beyonce, but why do I have to like Beyonce?
It's just a fact.
Not a fact.
Why do you make women sit around and talk about men in movies?
Why do you... So this isn't even a question. Why do you make women sit around and talk about men in movies when y'all easily just sit around and talk about boobs for hours? So, lie. We don't sit around and talk about boobs for hours. That would be a very awkward conversation. I'm a pretty normal guy. I don't even know how I would bring up the conversation of boobs to some other dude on a regular basis. Does it ever happen? Sure. Yeah, not... this isn't like we just sit around and talk about boobs for hours.
Why do you automatically assume that you won't like TV or movies that star a female lead?
Why do we... So female leads, there's nothing wrong with that, but the way that the world is built, the way that most people's parental relationship is, takes a pretty heavy toll on what they deem as normal. That being, a man is a leader and a woman is a supporter to that leader. So it's weird. It's off-putting for most normal people who grew up in a nuclear family. So, not that we're put off by it, but it's definitely not the norm. So if it's the norm in movies, then it's off-putting.
Are you surprised when women are funny?
Have you guys ever seen those videos where the dude like goes up and he's like, "Oh, are women funny?" And the girl's like, "Oh yeah, I'm so funny. I'm probably the funniest person that I know." And then the dude's like, "Okay, cool, make me laugh." And then nothing happens. So not that I'm sure there's videos of dudes doing that too, but like. Even still, like, some women are funny, some women are really funny, but most women are not, like, super duper funny, because being funny requires making people uncomfortable, and women aren't good at that.
I'm probably funnier than you.
Men are very good at making people uncomfortable.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
9 times out of 10.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up? I think that person is focusing specifically on some people, not all. Why do you... yeah. I get used for sex and resources dramatically more than women get used for sex and resources. Like, women get used for emotional reasons, right? Men don't understand their emotions and try to, slum it, I guess, with a woman, and then they'll up the grade of the woman that they're with, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that... I mean, that goes both ways. That's not even like a man or woman question.
Jen, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
Bye.
Why can't I sleep with as many people as I want to without being judged?
Because a key that opens a lot of locks is a good key, and a lock that is opened by a lot of keys is not a good lock. Yeah, so there are certain things that people bring to the table. For a woman, it is her body and her ability to care, right? And given you care in a lot of ways, not just sex, right? Dishes, laundry, caring for kids that I help you make, things like that. And then on the flip side, men are used for a lot of things that you're probably not going to be as offended by. Money, car, house, all of which I have a lot of. So, I mean, if my house was open to anybody to sleep in, would you feel special if I invited you to come sleep at my house? Like, oh yeah, bring your family by, no problem. But then there's like 3 other families here. Think about that.
When men do it, they're congratulated.
Why do you
We are not congratulated. Like, I'm sure that there are some like weird little circles where men are like, oh hell yeah, I can't believe, dude, I landed a 10. But that's not like normal men. Like, I have never been a part of a group like that. I've tried to be that person during my specific like whore phase, if you want to call it. And I was met with like, that's really off-putting. So
consider a woman a tease if she doesn't sleep with you after 3 dates, but a slut if she sleeps with you on the first date?
because if you are damned if you do and damned if you don't. Whatever you do that doesn't equate to us having sex is something that I'm not going to like. But if you are a classy woman and you know what you want, you will not have sex with me, and you will hold out and make sure that I know that it is worth it for me to hold out for you, right? So if you want a commitment from me, you got to play the game the right way.
What world does no mean?
This is bullshit. Not a single man out there. Almost every rape that I can imagine has ever happened that has been stopped actively will have been stopped by a man. Almost guaranteed. So men consistently believe that no means no, and this isn't a question. It's honestly the dumbest thing, because it's like, how do you even say no to that? It's like, oh, no means no. I can't believe you don't know that. And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, I know. It's like immediately defensive. Like, get out of here. Nobody thinks that no means yes.
Yes.
No means no.
Why do you say that women are too emotional to be leaders?
Then
Because you're literally verbally attacking me right now.
justify catcalling by saying men just can't control
No one justifies catcalling by saying that men just can't control themselves.
themselves.
Why do you think that just
Call it freedom of speech, but you have every right to tell someone to fuck off and be rude to someone, and I would say that women are ruder to men on a regular basis than men are to women.
because you're nice to me, I owe you my body?
We don't.
Why would you ever send an unsolicited dick pic?
I don't.
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or
I don't.
make offensive comments about women, but
I don't.
when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay?
If people are rude to my sister, I've tried to stand up for her, and she's like, fuck you, I can take care of myself. Like, y'all women are independent and you ain't need no man. Like, if we give a shit about you, we're going to defend your honor. If we don't give a shit about you, guess what? We don't give a shit about you.
How does it feel to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of making a point during a meeting?
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Your boobs exist in front of you. My balls exist between my legs. So yeah. And there are women that have they're like arms out like this. So what's it called? Manspreading? Manspreading? Yeah, woman spreading exists too. Like, y'all never rode a city bus? No way. Get out of here. Bad example. Not even going to touch on that.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex?
Physically weaker sex, because they are. Look at how she's standing.
Even though we literally birth you. Like watermelon
Passive strength, active strength. Two different things.
through like this.
Why is it so bad to show your emotions?
It is not bad to show our emotions. We don't show our emotions to other men because we articulate the way that we speak. So he did it right there. And sometimes we show our emotions, and then our dudes, our boys, our homies that we show our emotions to don't pass that on. The reason that you do not see that we are giving that to other men and connecting in that way is because we don't gossip about it to women. Women will show their emotions to other women and then gossip it to other women. That's why there's a whole misled expectation about this.
It means you're human. Why?
I agree.
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
What?
Because I am a man, and fuck you, because I am a man. Why are you always trying to prove your... Let's go back here. Let's go back. Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me? She has a necklace, long hair, all tied up and like messy bun or whatever. She also has her shirt wide open like this, accentuating her chest, right? She also has the tight sleeves and then the nice soft shoulders, right? I have tight sleeves, but for a different reason, right? Why are you trying to prove your femininity to me? Why are you trying to do that? Also, your necklace right here, it's fucked up. Fix it.
Your masculinity to me.
Why the f*** isn't it ladylike to cuss?
Because women are supposed to be gentle. It is not gentlemanly like to cuss either. So let's just throw that out there. I don't know what kind of premise this person is saying that it is normal for men to cuss. It is man-like to cuss. No way. We don't do that. And men look down on other men generally for cussing. I don't think it's classy. I don't like to curse myself.
When did words get gendered?
What?
Since the beginning of time. Feminism is a feminine word. Caring, loving, kind, beautiful, those are feminine words. Aggressive, abrasive, crass, strong, brave, those are masculine words. It's pretty basic. In fact, in Spanish, Latin and Latin O indicate different genders.
Why is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
Because you're not thinking about the number one thing is that someone's life could be ruined. It might be that woman's that's already been ruined, but it also might not be that woman's life. Have you seen anybody ever accused of rape and then have that allegation be false, proven false? Nothing happens to the woman. And regardless if she goes to jail, even 10 years, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect her reputation the way the man's reputation is, just by her even joking about that. So it is true that we need to keep people accountable for what they're talking about, and they need to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the person that did violate you so that the justice system can act properly.
Why do you assume a woman's angry because she's on her period?
Why?
We don't assume that you're angry. If you're angry, if we're saying, oh, are you on your period? Don't get angry because we noticed that because you're angry. That's like, aw, are you on your period? Like that's... You're literally getting angry because we're right.
I think women that wear makeup are false advertising.
Because you are. Some women will wear literally a millimeter thick of makeup to contour and change the way the lighting acts on their face to act like change the perceived shape of their face.
We can say the same thing about your dick size.
If we put makeup on our dicks, some people would get some infections, and probably not the men.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
Why isn't it weird? Those men don't make the legislation. They help vote in and out, but most of those people have their fingers on the pulse of society. So they are voting based on what the people in their district are telling them. You should email your senator more and tell them how you feel about certain legislation, because then they can act on your behalf. Crazy.
Do you have a coochie?
Why?
Nope.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Men love the hunt. I'm honestly caught off guard by this. Men love the hunt. It's all about the hunt. That's why someone's not desirable after we've had them, because we know we can have them. It's like fighting some dude, kicking his ass. Why would you kick his ass again? Like, dude's going to try and fight you again. You're going to be like, why would I fight you again? It doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to fight you. It doesn't make any sense to fight someone you know you're going to beat them. It's a waste of time. So that being said, as far as like hookup culture goes or dating, you become instantly less desirable once we've had everything that you have to offer. So lesbians are the absolute pinnacle of, I guess, difficulty level.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
Do you ever?
It is the worst thing on the planet. When you get kicked in the balls, like, obviously, like, the pain exists, but, like, so you get kicked in the balls, right? Comes up, and the pain exists there, but the actual, like, sensation in your testicles, right? We'll keep it just PG here. The sensations and the amount of nerve endings in your balls, it all reports up here and in your throat and in your heart and in your shoulders, all of that. Like, if someone's cupping your balls, tugging on them, licking them, kicking them, it's going to be a very good or bad time, right? So the amount of pressure you feel here, it is dramatic. It's uncommunicable.
Ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
I don't have to try to be manly. My voice just cracked. I don't have to be try to be manly. No, stop.
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
Not afraid of gender equality. I am afraid of what will happen to women if gender equality becomes a real thing.
Why do I deserve to be paid
That's false.
less than you?
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal?
Okay, these motherfuckers have to get their shit together because... What? Oh, I get it. So the white woman makes 77 cents to the dollar that I make, and this black woman here makes 68 cents to the dollar that I make. But the thing is these people are on some video on YouTube, probably getting paid for their opinion, right? This is what... I don't even know what... As is. 10 million subscribers. So this entity is paying these people, so I probably make more money than these people because these are actors working on some sort of like little commission, and I don't know who they are, so they're probably not well paid actors. But yeah, I've worked at my job for over 4 years. I started there at I'm not going to say the number, but I started where I started, and I now make 50% more than that, and with bonus included, because I work hard and bonus high, I average about $2 short of doubling what I made in the first place. So that being said, I'm a hardworking person, no doubt. The next person below me for incentive and the person above me for incentive right now are both women. So this doesn't really add up to me. But, yeah, I think this has been disproven. I'm just going to move on.
How is that fair?
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you?
Not intimidated by a woman who makes more money than me. I am constantly congratulating people for doing well. I don't know why people are under the impression that men are intimidated by women. Money is access to power, but some men only have money to offer, the same way some women only have their bodies to offer. That being said, why would you it's the same way like you would have a question if I would, like, say I'm a 4 out of 10, right? And I know people hate the 10 scale, but say I'm a 4 out of 10 and I'm dating an 8 out of 10. I'm right to feel nervous. Why is she dating me, right? She could do better, so why me? So if this woman could do better, right, I only have my money to offer, right? So
That's awesome. More money.
Why
not for me.
are opinionated women seen as bitches?
When
Opinionated has a connotation of being rude or crass or aggressive. Yeah.
opinionated men are seen as
Arrogant. Not bosses, arrogant. We are not seen as bosses. We are seen as arrogant. The only bosses out there, I don't call any dude a boss. Like, that is so weird. That's so weird. Women do not understand men.
bossy.
These women don't understand men.
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
Right?
Because women didn't hear it. Why the fuck is it your problem? Like, I could say I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but if someone has a peanut allergy, I'm in 3 houses down. Why am I being sensitive? This is so... women, you are emotionally driven. These women are emotionally driven. Me making a joke that's offensive to women has nothing to do with women. It is me making a man laugh. Why can't I make a man laugh over something that we have or have noticed in common?
Are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege?
Oh my God, my privilege. Yeah, so you know all the people that commit suicide, 70% of them are white males. So, and this person specifically, presumably Asian, presumably female, is in the absolute lowest bracket of killing themselves. So, weird, crazy, I don't know, my privilege, fuck me.
Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
She needs to do something about her privilege. She will score higher on the SAT than I will. Guaranteed. Cool, well, you can go watch that video there. I realize that I'm a crass individual. If you disagree with what I said, mention it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and holy cow, 21 minutes for a 3-minute video. Bye, guys.